Looks like it's working. Good. Twitch is also working. Very good. Good. Nice, nice. We'll go live on TikTok as well. Trying to set up TikTok to go next, but I can't seem to. Yeah, that'll work. Let's see. Nothing's dropped so far yet. That's good. Let's just select live sources. Yep. And then same with Twitch. Testing. Oh, right. Can't do that without logging in first. Well, why don't I just do it on the page here? Good. Can I not do that? Is that not going to work? Okay, no dual output. But I can't seem to change this to work the way I want. Video. Can I set you to be vertical instead? Oh, 1080 by 1920 instead. There we go. There. Go live to TikTok. There we go. Late night editing stream. Wind Waker. Wonderful. Yes, the streaming app can use my internet. It's allowed to do that. And shrink that down. WebSocket connect. Let's go. Come on. Nice. There we go. Everything's working now. Excuse me. just a quiet editing stream.
Where were we last
That's too loud. Let's bring this whole thing down a bit.
time? Mirror shield. Yeah, the way.
Let's also grab some music. That's not a bad idea. I feel bad looking up just like Zelda lo-fi. Actually, let's just do Cadence of Hyrule and we'll just play it quietly. Too loud. Just gotta get it right, just right. Okay, it's too quiet. There we go, I think. That looks good. Though I think I need to be a little louder then.
The way you get the power bracelets is the same way you get the.
Yeah, okay, here we go. So now at this point, I think I'm just syncing up footage. What do I do? What's that? That's not right. I want... Where are you? Source tape. I would like to have two windows here, please. Why can't I do that? I feel like this should be easy. But now I'm lost. So gross. No proxies. I don't need guidelines. I just want... Like in other pages, it's just like a single button. Hi Ryan! How's it going? How's Marvel Rivals or whatever you guys are up to? How's it going? Good? That's awesome. You guys have fun. In a match right now. Well, don't let me distract you. Thank you for dropping by. I'm just syncing up gameplay footage to my voice at this point, so... Don't worry.
Where were we last time? Mirror shield. Yeah, the way you get the power bracelets is.
That would be... I'll grab just the shot of Mirror Shield being picked up. Grab that. I will need you.
Mirror shield. Yeah, the way you get. The way you get the power bracelets is the same way you get the iron boots. This is the same way you get the iron boots. This is the same way you get the iron boots. Just.
Come on, hard drive. Come on, resolve. There we go. Oh, did I get the wrong thing? I think I grabbed the wrong thing. Dang it. No. Oh, I put this in the wrong folder, that's why. There we go. Okay. This should be Ice Ring Isle. This is not Ice Ring Isle. Did I go? Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Same way you get the iron boots, just with a different arrow type. So you get the fire and ice arrows. Power bracelets is the same way you get the iron boots, just with a different arrow type. So you get the fire. So you get the fire and ice arrows. Fire and ice arrows. You go over to the ice ring aisle, which is constantly blowing a bunch of frost out everywhere. Ice ring aisle, which is constantly blowing a bunch of frost out everywhere. Fire. Bunch of frost out everywhere.
There's no time to breathe. I have to speed through all of this. There we go.
Fire arrow that thing in the fire arrow that thing everywhere. Fire arrow that thing in the face. It cools off. No, it cools off. No, it heats up for a little bit and stops blowing ice. You can't get on there while it's blowing ice.
I forgot to freeze or to record that, so I don't have a shot of Link dying to
too
frost.
Cold. It makes Link freeze immediately, and he dies. Ice cave with a bunch of slides. You gotta. Ice cave with a bunch of slides. You gotta slide down.
Why is it so slow?
Couple different slopes, and couple different slopes. Slopes, and you and you get up to a chest that has the iron boots in it, which let you withstand heavy winds. Which let you. You withstand heavy winds. With those, you can now.
Gutturally burping into the mic like a gross man.
With those, you can now head up one aisle north of Windfall, the merchant aisle, and find and find the Wind Temple entrance. The iron boots in it. Which let you withstand heavy winds. With those, you can now head up one aisle north of Windfall and find the Wind Temple entrance.
Get rid of that pause.
The Wind Temple entrance, similar to the Earth Temple entrance where you similar to the Earth Temple entrance where you have to learn a song and find a sage. This one is the same thing. The Wind Temple entrance. Wind Temple entrance. Learn a song and find it. Learn a song and find a sage. This one. Learn a song and find.
That's a decent shot of Link approaching with the hammer.
Wind Temple entrance. The Wind Temple entrance, similar to. Similar to the Earth Temple entrance where you have to learn a song and find a sage. This one is the same thing. You meet a Kokiri. Find a sage. This one is the same. This one is the same thing. This one is the same thing. You meet a Kokiri. This a song and find a sage. This one is the same thing. You meet a Kokiri. Kokiri sage. His name is Fado. That's his name. A sage. This one is the same thing. You meet.
Nice work. Good job. Congratulations.
It's a Kokiri. Kokiri.
I'm feeling fine. I'm a little grouchy. I mainly am just feeling like I'm falling behind on editing. Because I'm playing Overwatch, which is a dumb reason to fall behind on anything.
It's a Kokiri.
But that's okay.
You
Sorry if I was super grouchy during Overwatch. I'm just... The game has... It has mastered the art of pissing me off for no reason.
A Kokiri. Kokiri sage. His name is Fado. Fado. That's his name.
I got this. Thank you. I can sleep in long tomorrow, so I'm not too worried about staying up late. But that's okay.
And he has a leaf-shaped violin.
It looks like this is struggling. Anyways, I'm not gonna obsess over it.
And he has a leaf-shaped violin.
It always looks like I'm just itching my balls or jerking it. I'm not doing either. I'm scratching like my leg or something.
Has a
or maybe my foot, depending on how I'm seated. This is too many songs at once. I just need to grab shots of different things.
And he has a leaf-shaped violin. And if you remember leaf-shaped violins, that's Makar. Little tiny plant boy. So you go find him. We play him the song.
I really do just brush past a lot of this. Way too much of it.
So you go find him. Play him the song. He becomes fodder for a song. He becomes fodder.
Shot of that.
He becomes fodder for a second in the cutscene, and then there was an audience.
Please, computer.
There was an audience that was watching Link and Fado bow to it when they finished their performance. And you awaken Makar. As a sage as well. So you take Makar over to the Wind Temple, and you can finally break down that barrier and get into the temple itself. So you take Makar.
I wish I could like cut off my legs. They're never comfy. Wish it was just a torso.
So you take Makar over to the Wind Temple, and you take Makar over to the Wind Temple, and
The and. Oh, stop. Stop.
and you can finally break down that barrier and get into the temple itself. Get into the temple itself. Makar is almost immediately kidnapped.
You have the whole video file cached. Why the hell do you stop caching it?
Makar is almost immediately kidnapped and put in jail. Makar is almost immediately kidnapped and put in Makar is almost immediately kidnapped and put in jail for his crimes of tree planting without a tree planting. Of tree planting without a license. Of tree planting without a license. Without a license. A lot of the dungeon is done.
Hello.
A lot of the
Come
dungeon.
Resolve. Hello. Welcome to stream. I'm aligning footage to what I'm saying.
A lot of the dungeon is done single-handedly without Makar. About halfway through the dungeon, maybe a little earlier, you finally go face the mini without Makar.
You don't have a name. How unique.
Without Makar. About halfway.
Isaiah. You've been detected.
About halfway through the dungeon, maybe a little earlier.
Cut out the silence.
Finally go face the mini-boss, which is a grand...
William. Marmashad. 11. Welcome to stream.
You finally go face the mini-boss, which is a Grand Riz robe, excuse me. The mini-boss, which is a Grand Riz robes. Boss, which is a Grand Riz.
Devon. Welcome to stream, Devon.
Which is a...
We're editing a Zelda video because we're cool. How do I wave to people? Doesn't matter. It never does. Not the great COST for Wind Waker. Well, thank you. I made it myself. Made a stupid hedgehog cop in Roblox Call of Duty game. Why did you do that? You should use the Wind Waker great COST for that as well. Why did you do that? He was 12. Oh. That makes sense.
Which is a Grand Riz. Which is a Grand Riz.
Let's see, do I still have Mojo Man? There it is. Wonderful. Let's put that in. Riz jump scare.
Which is a Grand...
Just make this very quiet.
Grand Riz. And Riz.
Excuse me.
And Riz. Grand Riz. Grand Riz robes, excuse me. Grand Riz robes. Grand Riz robes, excuse me.
This is a stupid edit, but that's okay. Stupid edits are funny.
Grand Riz robes, excuse me. Grand Riz robes, excuse me.
I'm sure some weird child would think that the bird is sexy. Perhaps. Okay.
Grand Riz. Grand Riz.
Oh wait, no, I can use an adjustment clip for this, I think. Because I think I can just do opacity 50, scale up. Yeah, there we go.
And Riz. Grand Riz. Grand Riz. Grand Riz. Grand Riz. Grand Riz robes. Grand Riz robes, excuse me.
That'll do.
Grand Riz robes, excuse me. Grand
Fingers smell like tacos. You may be suffering from fat ass syndrome. I don't know though, I'm not a doctor. Haven't eaten tacos today. Well, Brooke and I cooked up some ground beef today. We made shepherd's pie, and it came out delicious. It's so good. I also finally figured out how to mute Nightbot from spamming 3 messages at a time in my chat, which makes me very happy. Ryan, I'm confused. Why are people not watching my stream at 12:09 a.m. on a Monday? Well, I guess a Tuesday technically now. While I do a sexy daddy voice. Yes. Hi. Hello, child. Boy. 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 Boy.
Grand
Boy.
and Wizrobe, one of the bird with Grand Wizrobe, one of the bird wizard enemies. He can summon Grand Wizrobe.
Too quiet. Everything's too quiet. Let's up this then. And then we'll up the voice. Gain effect to maximum. Boy, 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 boy. How's that then? Boy, boy, boy. That looks like it's still too quiet. Boy, boy, boy. Is my compressor fucking things up? I wouldn't be surprised if it is. Not that one. The compressor. Let's just turn off the compressor and see what that does. Ah. Boy, 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 boy. Yeah. Yay. Boy. Sounds good? Perfect.
One of the bird wizard enemies. He can summon extra enemy.
Too much. My bad. Hang on. I can fix this. How's that then? That should be better. Boy, 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 boy. Maybe I'm back to too quiet. Audio fucking sucks that I can't hear what it sounds like, and none of these things make any sense. Like, tell me your audio in milliseconds. Like, what do you mean milliseconds? You're stupid. Stupid plugins. Boy. Sounds good. Okay, good. Perfect, thank you.
Summon extra enemies to back him up while he throws fireballs at you. Summon extra enemies to back him up while back him is to back.
Oh wait, I was playing too well and I basically just erased this guy from existence. That'll do.
Back him up while he throws fireballs at you. Back him up while he throws fireballs at you. It's very evil. And after you fight him, very evil. And after you fight him, all wizrobes you encounter from now on fight him, all wizrobes you encounter from now on
My car, you dumb motherfucker.
can also do that for some reason. It's great. Thankfully, though, this guy can also do that for some reason. It's great. Thankfully, though, this guy him all wizrobes you encounter from now on can also do that for some reason. It's great.
Just get rid of the extra excess. I love this song. I love this song. Garbage Man 65 has joined. Wonderful, welcome, Garbage Man. Welcome to stream, Garbage Man. I feel stupid talking like this, but this is when I'm trying to talk in a lower tone, like without giving my voice too much volume. This is what it sounds like. So I'm not pushing for it to sound like this. This sounds so stupid, but this is, when I talk low, this is naturally what my voice sounds like. I don't like talking like this because it makes me feel like I'm trying too hard to sound like cool. But if I'm talking low because it's late and I don't want to bug Brooke while she's trying to sleep, this is what it sounds like. Super cool, I know.
Thankfully, though, this guy can summon big heavy hitters like Dark Nut. Thankfully, though, this guy can summon big heavy hitters like Dark Nuts and Moblins, while the other ones can only spawn in small guys like Morths.
I'm just gonna cut the rest of that.
So you're fighting the Grand Wizard, the one who can summon in things. You beat him and all the enemies he summoned, and
I love the cadence of Hyrule's soundtrack. Makes me very happy.
You beat him and all the enemies he summoned, and you beat him and all the enemies he summoned, and a chest appears with a hookshot.
Yay.
You beat him and all the. It's great. You beat.
I should find a mod that gets rid of the thing. The thing. What's it called? The stupid thing. The hair. No. The HUD. Not the HUD, but the what's it called? The black bars when it zooms in. That's what I want to get rid of.
Him and all the enemies he summoned, and a chest appears with a hook. Enemies he summoned, and
borders, that's what
and
they're
all the
called.
enemies
Yeah.
he summoned, and a.
Thank you. How is Marvel Rivals going? Is this round 2 you're at now? Oh, that's too far. Too far. Too far. Won 3 so far. Well, glad to hear you guys just kick ass when we're not there.
A chest
Sorry,
appears with a hookshot in it.
we weigh you down so much.
A chest appears.
Sorry, we're failures, and you hate us. And we make you lose SR. Your SR rating in quick play. We make you lose it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
With a hookshot in it. With a hookshot in it. You're actually trapped in the room.
Much rather play with y'all than win every match. Well, now you're just fucking lying.
With a hookshot in it. You're actually trapped in the room until you figure out how to use the hookshot to get up to the top of the room. You figure out how to.
Wrong. You're full of shit. When I was describing this in the live stream, I remembered this room being taller, but I had the wrong room in my head.
Use the hook. You figure out how to use the hookshot to get up to the top of the room, which has a release switch to let you out.
Excuse me, I don't know why I'm so
To get up to
burpy. Just a
Top of
gross
the room,
boy.
which has a release switch to let you out. The hookshot. The hookshot is the hookshot. It's a classic Zelda item. The hookshot is the hookshot. It's a classic Zelda item. You point it, you shoot. You point it, you shoot, and it pulls you to things, or pulls things to you depending on the weight. Pulls things to you depending on the, or pulls things to you depending on the weight. That. You point it, you shoot, and it pulls you to things, or pulls things. You point it, you shoot, and it pulls you to things, or pulls things to you, depending on the weight. That's how you actually break Makar out of prison. You combine the hookshot. That's how you actually break Makar out of prison. That's how you actually break Makar out of prison. You combine the hookshot with the iron boots to make sure you're too heavy to move, and you pull the statue down. Pull the statue down, and normally hit yourself with it because you're very close and get flattened. But Makar's free. So you and him go through the rest of the temple, hookshot in hand, which... But Makar's free, so you and him go through the rest of the
Chucking him
temple,
over the edge.
hookshot in hand, which now you can actually grapple the trees that Makar has planted before, so now...
Grab a little chunk of that. So far, so good. Stream health is all good. 4 concurrent viewers. I think that's a load of shit, but I'm also happy if people are here. If you're here, say hi. Well, I can't force you. Analytics. 4 concurrent viewers. I don't know if I buy that, but I'm waiting. I'm welcome to be proven wrong. Happy to be proven wrong. Feel free to give song recommendations if you'd like.
hand, which now you can actually grapple the trees that Makar has planted before, so now they're a little more useful. And you also use it to pull in Mulgira's tongue.
I would love to show off more of the behind the scenes stuff, how I make stuff.
And you also use it to...
Because I know that the prop builds are on their... Yeah, they're on their own live stream, but I would love to actually show the editing process. It's the longest part of making these videos altogether. The props themselves only take maybe, what, like 6 to 8, I almost said the stupid one, 6 to 8 hours to build, but then the rest of these take like 12, 14, 16, 20 hours to work, or to get done sometimes too.
And you also use it to...
Just have horrible wails of death.
And you also use it to pull in Mulgira's tongue and chop it up, which kills him.
Oh, let's sync up the which kills him with the cutscene starting.
Which kills him. You also use it to pull in Mulgira's tongue and chop it up, which kills him. I'm gonna miss the table and slice open my leg. To pull in Mulgira's tongue and chop it up, which kills him. I'm gonna miss the table and slice open my leg. That'll be fun. Got that notif on your phone I was live? It's like, Rylan live? No way. Well, yeah. I want to be live more often. Sorry, I'm not live so often anymore. I've just been busy being married and having adult grown-up man responsibilities like drinking water. I drink so much water I can't stream anymore. Well, I stream in other ways now, namely stream of pee into the toilet. I think I'm just gonna... I need to get better
Why did that cut out early?
I think I'm just gonna end stream now. That's a. I think I'm just gonna end stream now. That's a. Gonna end stream now. I need to get. And chop it up, which. Grand Wizrobe, excuse me. Grand Wizrobe, one of the bird wizard enemies. He can summon extra enemies to back him up while he throws fireball.
That needs to be zoomed in. I try to keep the HUD and zoom bars cropped out as much as I can.
And after you fight him, all Wizrobes you encounter from now on can also do that for some reason. It's great. You beat him and all the enemies he summoned, and a chest appears with a hookshot in it. You're actually...
That should be zoomed in too. I try to hide hearts, health, magic, keys, and rupees. Okay, Da Vinci, can you please work? Thank you.
Trapped in the room until you figure out how to use the hookshot to get up to the top of the room, which has a release switch to let you out. The hookshot...
I will yell at Da Vinci Resolve for fun. I don't understand why YouTube thinks I have 4 concurrent viewers. Every viewer is supposed to be super active in chat. Them's the rules. That's not the rules. I don't know what the rules are. I don't make rules. I don't make rules. But maybe I'm just obsessing over it too much. Perhaps. Maybe. I don't know. Everything's a mystery and I'm scared. Chatting and being active as we speak. I mean, type. Yes. Thank you. Every chatter is supposed to be on a treadmill sprinting to I don't know, Silent Hill? You could sprint there. You could also drive. I don't know. If you want to.
That'll be fun. Got the notif on your phone.
I will stream to Silent Hill. That'd be fun. That'd be great.
It's live. It's like, Ryan live, no way. Well, yeah.
Ryan live, no way. Is this worth keeping? David Rodriguez, welcome to stream. How's it going? It's a late night stream, so I'm talking in like a stupid low ASMR whisper voice. Welcome to stream though. How's it going? Thank you for dropping by. I'm just editing. I'm getting the Hookshot video finished because it's about time I actually work on it. Well, I've been working on it pretty non-stop actually. I just need to stick to it a little longer. Doing okay? How about you? I'm doing alright. I'm a little tired, but I would like to make more progress on this video than what's done so far. Thankfully, I've already cut both streams down to the amount of like semi-usable stuff, and we're at 30 minutes, which is pretty good. If we're down from, what would it be? What did we say it was, Ryan? 8 hours? About 8 hours of stream footage down to 30 minutes of usable stuff, which is kind of sad. DaVinci Resolve, yes, it's my favorite software. It's a good one.
That'll be fun.
I assume you use the same thing?
Well, yeah.
See if I can trim this down a bit. Gotta trim all the fat out. Not my fat. There's plenty of that to cut out, but I try to cut all the silences as I can.
Yeah.
Unless I leave the silences on purposes. To what is it?
Live, no way. Well, yeah. I want to be live more often. Sorry, I'm not live so often anymore. I've just been busy being married and having adult.
I'll punch in for being married, and then I'll let it zoom back out on the other words.
Been busy being married and having adult grown-up man responsibilities like drinking water. I drink so much water I can't stream anymore. Well, I stream in other ways now.
I'm tempted to leave it just as this, because I know it's a stupid low-hanging fruit piss joke.
Namely, stream of pee into the toilet.
But I wonder if it's just funnier to not
I think I'm just
cut my own disappointment.
Stream now. I need to get water. I can't stream anymore. Well, I stream in other ways now. Namely, stream.
I could punch in for that.
Stream anymore. Well, I stream
Zoom in. Slide.
in other ways now, namely stream of pee into the toilet. I think I'm just gonna...
Into the toilet is where I can punch in, and then I'll just... I can probably even go with dynamic zoom on this so it just kind of gradually zooms out disappointingly.
Into the toilet. I think I'm just...
Ah, that looks stupid. Let's not use dynamic zoom. Let's just do this by hand. Frame 1. Frames here. That way I can keep it locked in as to where I actually am, rather than zooming into the middle.
I think I'm just gonna end stream now. End stream now. I need to get better at asking questions for chat, but I also don't know. I don't want
That's good.
questions for chat, but I also don't know. I don't want to know anything about any of you. I also don't know. I don't want to know anything about any of you, which is really fun.
I feel like I don't want to overly rely on just punching into my face when I say something stupid.
I also don't want to know anything about any of you, which is really fun.
But it's effective, and it's better than just keeping it still.
Any of you.
Is there a better way I could lay out chat? I feel like, or not chat, lay out stream. I guess I keep this a little bigger. Like I'm just kind of doing more trimming work right now.
What are...
This, I'm just gonna like quickly speed up a bit.
Your address...
Okay, that didn't work at all. What the hell? Oh, it's probably audio. No. What? Why is it doing that? You're supposed to ripple. Sometimes DaVinci Resolve is so confusing. Like, this little bar that pops up here. This is speed change, right? I'm supposed to be able to grab this, shrink it down, and it automatically speeds up so that the front and the end are the same clip regardless. Sometimes it just decides not to do that. I guess I could just do like speed up 1 and then crop this in. There we go, now that works.
Your addresses.
Punch in. I can even get it really close this time.
Your addresses.
And then we'll throw an adjustment clip over top and just increase the contrast a ton. Dark. You gotta give me that, like, that serial killer feel. What else can I color boost? No. Negative color boost. In fact, can I like make it blue?
Your addresses. Your addresses.
Let's have it zoom out slowly. That staying punch in that long is a bad idea. But it can still stay tight. I want it to be uncomfortable. That's the joke. Is that it's a little like ugh. But
Your addresses.
what could I add to this as well? Flicker edition? I could do Flicker. Vignette is kind of already there. Fast noise. I could fast noise. What do we have here? Mist? Ooh. That does look like monstrous, but I could also do smoke. Water surface. I don't really see why being all wet would be funny, but maybe that's what makes it stupid. Ugh. Fast noise is a very impressive plugin for Resolve. I kind of just want to make it look like almost like found footage in a sort of film look creator. Bleach bypass cinematic. It looks more like Flicker edition. That I think actually works. Let's lower the speed down a good amount though. Perfect, now I look like I'm in a creepy basement. Good, now we do the cool sound effects. What I need is static for one. That's not how you spell static. Okay, this hopefully won't be loud, but I need to make sure it isn't. I gotta turn that. There we go. Turn VLC to half volume so it's not gonna deafen people. Ooh, that's a good one.
Your addresses.
Good. Can I have like a drop? Sick. Ooh, that one could work. Drop Fire 3.
Addresses.
Stereo. There's all these things that I do.
Addresses.
Now, could I have like a chain rattling effect? Chain movement on metal variety, feign up. That could work. Fade in. That's extra creepy. Wonderful. 8 concurrent viewers. I feel like YouTube's just lying to me nonstop.
Or addresses. If I were to do if I were to do one-offs of got items, so not a whole like new season of a set game. If I were to do one-off episodes of specific props, what are things you'd want to see? How's focus? I think I got.
Excuse me. I'm gonna get rid of that question just because it's kind of out of nowhere and just feels tacked on. I know that that's most of my stuff, but I'd hate to have that stick around too strongly. Maggie. Like the Simpson. Thank you, Maggie.
How's focus? I think I got the camera set focused as well as can be, but my camera is weirdly notorious for going out of focus for no.
Let's...
How's focus? I think I got the camera set focused as well as can be.
I'm gonna use the Mario 64 camera deny noise.
Focused as well as can be.
Do I have that? SM64. Camera buzz. Good. I still have that on hand. That was not to sync how the song was going. I love looking at my face. I love looking at it. It's a good face. And then I could probably just use a text box for a red X.
B.
Actually, I'm gonna need that louder if I'm gonna be playing music in the background. Titles. There are so many things that Resolve just does better than Premiere, and titles is one of them. At least it was. I don't know what. Since switching to Resolve, I haven't touched Premiere since. So if they fix their titles, awesome. But you'd have to create like file new title, and you basically like make a new video file that's just text on screen. It was terrible. Sans extra bold should work. Drop shadow. But yeah, I think that without even needing words, that emphasizes the point pretty well.
Your addresses. How's focus? I think I got the camera set focused as well as can be, but I think I got the camera set.
Camera focused.
The camera focused as well as can. The camera focused as well as.
That sounds too jarring. Can I like blend these?
The camera focused as well. The camera focused as well as can be, but my camera is weirdly notorious for going out of focus for no reason, even though I have all autofocus settings turned off, and I don't touch the camera after I set it once. I think that'll work as a hook. I'm gonna have to fill in a lot of stuff, and I'm gonna Dremel this one a ton. Haven't had to Dremel stuff in a... I think that'll work as a hook. I'm gonna have to fill in a lot of stuff, and I'm gonna Dremel...
I think I'll just cut to...
And I'm gonna Dremel this. I'm gonna Dremel this one a ton. Haven't had to Dremel stuff in a little bit, but I gotta get my gear on and actually Dremel this time. Stuff in a little bit, but I gotta get my gear. Dremel stuff in a little bit. I gotta get my gear on and actually.
Even just a slight punch can make it feel like it's a little bit different.
I'm gonna Dremel this one a ton. Haven't had to Dremel stuff in.
Yeah, it's like a rule of like 2, 2, 3. No, like 1, 2, 3. Third one.
I'm gonna Dremel this one.
3 shots without changing is
haven't
a
had to
little
Dremel
too
stuff
much.
in a little bit. I gotta get my gear on and actually Dremel this time. I really do love the stupid.
Yeah, cut that.
I know that if I do a bit of that, it will immediately age the video or date the video so badly. But I also really want to do that because it's stupidly funny to me. I can probably Dremel that to looking a little better, but that'll work. It looks like a big looks like a wagon wheel. I can probably Dremel that to looking a little better, but that'll work. It looks like a big looks like a wagon wheel. That'll work. It looks like a big looks like a wagon wheel. Why did my shirt get sub?
Now I gotta grab a picture of a wagon wheel for those who don't know what that is. Wagon wheel snack. Doobadoo, doo, doo, doobadoo, 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 doobadoo. Cadence of Hyrule soundtrack is so good. So crazy good. So beautifully good. I need Photoshop to quickly get rid of the background of that. I could switch from... No, that'd be not worth it. I'm just in Photoshop real quick, editing this picture to get rid of the background so I can throw it in. This JPEG. Stupid JPEG. Hmm. 15. Okay, just select subject. Thank you, Adobe. Image crop. Save as. Oh no, I need to export it. I can't save it. Export as PNG. Wagon wheel. Do dooba doo 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 dooba doo dooba doo. I'm just keeping everything organized as best I can, so I'm not losing stuff in my desktop. Here we go.
Looks like a wag. What? Looks like a big Looks like a.
Let's punch in here. Looks like a wagon wheel.
Looks like a. Looks like a wagon wheel.
Now, how do I do a, like, glow from behind effect? I feel like that shouldn't be too hard, right? I guess I could just do what I know how to do, and that's duplicate. Make the bottom one pure white. Gaussian blur it. Or at least blur it somehow. Radio blur, zoom blur. That's what I need. Can I change like the...
Looks like a wagon wheel. Yeah.
There we go. Wagon wheel movement. I tend to nest clips or compound clip everything so that I can move it freely. Oh, you know what? I probably shouldn't have done that, but what I can do at least is shrink them so that they're both on screen. There we go.
Wagon wheel. Wagon wheel. No. Wagon wheel.
Dynamic zoom doesn't look good anymore, unless it's like as a default for things that otherwise don't move. Wagon wheel. So we're gonna need position, rotation, and zoom. So it gets a little bit. Oh, I didn't mean to put those there. Beginning frame, and then second last frame, so I can still see it. I need it to grow a little bit, to move, and to rotate slightly.
You got like a wagon wheel. Looks like a wagon wheel. Looks like a wagon wheel. What did I... looks like a wagon wheel.
Now I just did like a gliss sound. Excuse me. Ugh. think that's the one I need. The riser up. I just need to... Yeah.
Looks like a wagon wheel. Looks like a wagon wheel.
There we go. Oops. That's not what to do. What have I done?
Why did my shirt get...
There we go.
Looks like a wagon wheel. Why did my shirt get suddenly more saturated past my biceps? Oh, you're right. Why did my shirt get suddenly...
Punch in on Ryan's comment. Do 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 do. Gervilo07. I see you. I see you. I know you're there. You cannot hide from me. I will find you. Can I say that? I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble. Hi. Hello.
Why did my shirt get suddenly...
Wagon wheel.
Looks like a wagon wheel. What?
That's something you've missed. It's also... Let's turn this back to regular volume so I don't get messed up.
Why did my shirt get suddenly more saturated past my biceps? Oh, you're right.
I was just about to do an edit for that, but... What else do I have? I got this one.
Focused as well as can... How's focus? I think I got the camera focused as well as can be, but my camera...
Then I have this one. What's this one?
I need to get better at asking questions for chat, but I also don't know, I don't want to know anything about any of you. What are your addresses? How's...
That'll do. It's a little silly. Some mild stuff so far.
Wagon wheel. Why did my...
I was just about to punch it in your comment, actually, so... Slide this over.
My shirt gets suddenly more saturated past my biceps. Oh, you're right. Why is that? You're right.
Just gonna cut my wheeze laugh in half there. Not out of embarrassment, it's just for...
Wait, why is that? I know why that is actually. I just didn't realize that it was doing that.
I'll get the explainer part later, but let me just...
Why is that? I know why that is actually.
I'll just have it zoom in here so you can see the very stark difference. I don't think I need to, like, point it out. I feel like people will be able to get that figured out, but...
Is that? I know why that is actually. I just didn't realize that it was doing that. It's a thing I have set up here. It's a thing I have set up here. Because this is a green screen, right? But this is also green. So I have like a safe.
I'll probably...
Right? But this...
Let's just zoom in on that, punch in. Half of my edits are just punching in quickly.
But this is also green. So I have like a safe zone set here for my toolbox. For my toolbox.
I'll zoom in on toolbox as well.
For my toolbox. So I have like a safe zone set here for my toolbox. And my desk here, because this also reflects a bit of green. Let's see if I can switch to it. Like if I go to just the camera feed by itself, this is how much gets a desk here, because this also reflects a bit of green. Let's see if I can switch to it. Like if I go to just the camera feed by itself, this is how much gets cropped out actually. So I have safe zones set and cut to fix to fix that. But the problem is that for some reason the saturation effect I put on this to fix its look didn't to fix its look to fix its look didn't apply to the other ones. Where's camera main? Can I put didn't apply to the other ones? Where's I I put a color corrector to make myself look less
Trim this down a good amount.
less yellow. I guess I just turn that off. I don't look too inhuman now. Thank you for pointing that out. what a weird.
No, you don't get thanks in the video. Sorry.
Look too inhuman now. What a weird attention you have to that, but I appreciate it because I would have totally forgotten otherwise. That's one good-looking chain right there. Oh, looks like a weird pillow. Oh, looks like a weird pillow.
Punch your nut. Ugh.
Oh. Otherwise, that's one good-looking chain right there.
Let's go back and actually review this a bit. I think I wanted to put
My biceps. Oh, you're right. Why is that? I know why that is actually. Why is that?
maybe I will flash a quick effect here. Let's do a solid color. And let's shrink it to where this is. Then let's make the color, let's make it red. And then just set opacity to like, what, 35?
Why is that? Why is that?
Excuse me. I'll have it just like double.
Why? Oh, why? Why is that? Why is that? I know it. Why is that? Why is that? I know. Why is that? I know why that is actually. I just didn't realize that it was doing. I know why that is actually. Why is that? I know why that is actually. I just didn't realize that it was doing that. It's a thing I have set up here because this is a green screen, right? But this is also green. So this is all.
Then we'll do the same thing here.
This is also green.
Let's fix this positioning. Can I zoom in and then?
This is also green. This is all. This is also green. So this is also green.
I feel like I need a sound for that to actually work right. What do I feel like? Tick. Got it. Actually, yeah, that'll work. Let's have like this tick tick noise sound twice.
Why is that? Why is that? Why is that? This is also green. Also green. It's also green.
Then we'll just up the.
This is also green. So I have like a safe zone set here for my.
Then two more for my toolbox.
My toolbox. Toolbox. Toolbox.
You get to see all the cool stuff.
Box. Toolbox. See if I can switch to it. Like if I go to just the camera feed by itself, this is how much gets cropped out actually. So
Let's just punch it on actually.
Actually. Actually. I can switch to it. Like if I go to.
Oh, wait. Do I have... Where do I keep... I have like the entire sound effect library for FNAF 1. And I could actually use that here. Because I wanted like the power down sound. Deltarune, which I also have lots of sound effect libraries from. True Strike, Gary's Mod, Human Elements. Here we go. FNAF 1 sound. Let's open the pathway. These might be loud. Let me find one that I know is quieter. There we go. There we go. Do I also have like door opening? I do. Look at that. Wonderful.
Just the camera feed by itself. This is
too loud. Too loud.
This is how much gets cropped out. Actually.
Let's make it not mono though, so it plays in both ears. Sorry, it was supposed to be quieter.
Do it. Like if I go to just the camera feed by.
There's supposed to be a limiter. Yeah, I'm adding Freddy behind me, yes. Yes, I am.
Camera feed by itself. This is how much gets cropped out.
That should be workable.
Go to just the camera feed by itself. This is just the camera feed by itself. This is how much gets cropped out, actually.
So then there should also be music. That one just makes me laugh. Running fast, static, vocal breaths, voiceover. Alright, that's all one sound. Screams, static. Where is... Here you are.
Actually.
Make you also not mono and make you... I don't want... I mean, obviously it's going to be very eye-catching. I just don't want it to be like the huge focus.
The camera feed by itself. This is how much gets cropped out, actually. Cropped out, actually.
Freddy Fazbear hallway PNG. Okay, hallway doesn't work. Door. Okay, get rid of... Why is there... There it is. Is there not like a better picture for this? That's more like it. I love that guitar squeal. FNAF. Door. Face. This should be easy enough.
Actually.
Now we just have to... Going to bed now, good night? Have a good night, buddy. Thank you for dropping by. Your presence is appreciated every time it's nearby. Crop bottom. Scale up.
Actually.
Ah, okay. Fuck you. Gaussian blur. And then we'll do... Where's... Flicker edition. Excuse me.
So I... Actually. So I have...
Okay, that's not working. Does it work if I just, like, chop it up weirdly?
Actually. So I have... See if I can switch to it. Like, if I go to just the camera feed by itself, this is how much gets cropped out, actually. So I have... So I have... Actually. So I have...
That'll work.
So I have safe zones set and cut to fix that. But the problem is that, for some reason, the saturation effect... Is that, for some reason...
I'll just get rid of that.
And cut to fix that. So I have safe... Actually. So I have...
I have to trim this right to my voice.
So I have safe zones set and... Actually. So I have safe zones set and cut. For some reason, the saturation effect I put on this to fix its look didn't apply to the other ones. I guess I just turn that off. I don't look too inhuman now. What a weird attention you have to that, but I appreciate it because I would have totally forgotten otherwise. That's one good looking chain right there. Oh, looks like a weird pillow. Hot glue. Looks like a weird pillow.
Weird pillow. Punch in on pillow.
Looks like a weird pillow. Hot glue on my hot fingers. Hot fingers. I need like a button that just shoots me with a rocket anytime I say something stupid. On my hot fingers. Hot fingers. I need...
Here we go.
Hot fingers. I need like a button that just shoots me with a rocket anytime I say something stupid.
I'm going to do, you know that like old iPad app? That old... You know that phone app where you could edit video to shoot like a missile at it? I would like to use that, but I'm also going to replace the explosion with like just a really shitty... And then I disappear. So I think I can pull that off, I just need to think carefully here. Yeah, how do I do that? I guess I'll just grab like missile green screen. Is this it? Oh, it's on TikTok. Don't open TikTok. Don't be loud. Yes, okay, good. Download it here. I'm downloading it myself from not the site you're linking, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm gonna use cobalt.meowing.de. Teehee. Teehee dee ee hee hee. Breehee breehee. My skin's so dry. Who else? It's super dry skin in the winter. I certainly do. And it's unfortunate. But can't really be helped, I suppose. Oh, I love this song. Dooba-dooba-dooba-dooba-dooba-dooba-doo. Na 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 na. Do-do-do-do-do. I can't remember how it goes though. I remember liking the sound of it. Sounds a little like Oompa-y. There. Then I'll just go over to this. Delta key here. Green screen. Let's have it hit me directly in the chest. Actually, let's... I think that works if I just mirror it. Yeah, there we go. Now I can crop. Then I can just kind of crop the top and bottom as the lens is needed. Now, time for some of my favorite edits, which is replacing me, making me disappear. Generally, I can do that. So I'm gonna need some of this, because this is where the table is at its most empty without my hands. So let's make a freeze frame of this one, and a freeze frame of this one. First we can hide this one, and we're gonna crop. Bum, bum, bum. This will be tedious, but I think I can pull it off. I just gotta be careful. 10 concurrent viewers. Cool. Well, welcome. Sorry, I this is not nearly as energetic of a stream as mine normally are. But if you're enjoying it, then please enjoy it. Fall asleep if you want to. You're more than welcome to, please. I'll try not to be too loud, but I can't promise that like loud noises won't suddenly show up. I'll do my best not to jump scare you, but if I'm going through sound effects and don't know what they are, they might be a little loud. Okay, I need this. Basically, I just need to grab this, oops, not that. I need to grab this little piece of foam. The reason these are super tedious is because I try to get super precise with how I do this. I want to make sure absolutely that I am doing that. I am like being consistent with this background. Like it looks. Okay, so here's the bottom. Oh, there was also a point where my hands. Here we go. This is for this area down here. The oh, you can't really see that very well if you're on TikTok, but that's okay. That's for the little camera on the bottom here. I need this to stay still. So I'm gonna crop down to that. Crop on the right. That should be fine as it is, I think. There we go. So to have me disappear, I need this. But I also need this piece of foam. So freeze that. I layer these a ton. I stack them and I do a bunch of stuff to make this happen. Crop the right. Just gotta erase my hand there. I don't think people will notice the knife. I could technically crop it out too if I wanted to get like super precise. And I do. Why not? That's the worst that could happen.
I need like a button that just me with a rocket. Anytime I say something stupid.
This shot might work with how low my wrist is. Maybe. Let's see. I don't have the highest hopes for it, but we'll see. Something's working. Potentially. Also fit this to screen so I can actually see what I'm doing. I need this tiny, tiny spot of my wrist, of where my wrist is. So crop left, crop top, crop bottom. Crop right. I guess I could also just then duplicate this and move it down a little bit too. You see how much work I put into these? For like this will be for literally like 10 seconds. No, not even. This will be a tenth of a second. It's 1 second. That's how long this bit is, and that's how precise I'm getting. So now with both my hands out of the way there. Ignore the giant me here. We're gonna get rid of him in a sec too. Well, now let's go to color. I would love to be able to zoom in a little further on this. Grab this guy, very bottom one. We're going to add an alpha output. That just means, for those who don't know, alpha just means basically transparency. It's whether or not, if without an alpha layer, if you get rid of something on screen, what goes there instead is black. If you have an output layer or an alpha output, what goes there instead is transparent space. So you can put stuff behind it. So let's start by basically just cutting out the shape of me as best as I can. I could magic mask it out, but there's no real need. I'll just grab this, grab the glue gun, because this is a still frame, thankfully too, this will be easier to do. I can just kind of grab around me roughly instead of having to track me all the way, because yeah, tracking me fully would be a huge pain. I have done it before, and it can be worth it for a good bit, but not always. And this is also why I tried to cut very precisely to where my thing is, where my hand is. There. Now I am missing. I could cut a little more where that orange is on the bottom. Let's lower this a little bit. And then we'll just crop the top of this gray piece a little bit more. There. Now I do have the background, so I can actually just grab this and put it behind me, but it's, yeah, it'll take a little bit more to tweak than that. Whoa, Nightbot. Untouched C. Oh, well thanks Nightbot, appreciate that. Block user, that means I would prefer that Nightbot doesn't get shown in chat, or in the video chat. Excuse me. I think that's a little loud. Let's bring that down even a little more. Not good, but could do a little bit more softness, I think. Outside softness. Now that works, but I need to darken the background a bit too. Eh, that looks a little bad. It looks a lot bad, actually. Is there any point in stream where I, from today, was not here? That was painting stream. Ah, here we go. Let's just quickly grab this then. That should be workable. Background 2. Put it in pictures. Because yeah, this will actually work better than if it's from the same day. I guess I could probably shrink this actually if I'm... There. That's almost perfect. Wait, can't I just crop the top out instead of the bottom? Was I must have been blocking my work chest. Well, I suppose I could probably crop out more than if I need to, right? Just get rid of the whole thing. Get rid of my water bottle there. This is hard. I really gotta remember to take more like pictures of what my background looks like empty, because I use edits like this all the time where I need like a clean background. I think this will do. It kind of looks like I just disappear. And I can probably distract from the stuff on the desk. Let's just call this Ryland Vanish. That's how you spell that. Ryland Vanish. Yeah. And then have like oh yeah, what about Gmod explosion PNG. I guess maybe it was Half-Life. Because there's a specific explosion I'm looking for. Yeah, there it is. The one from, there we go, Citadel Core explosion. I just want the picture. I don't think I'm gonna find it. Well, maybe not like this. How about I do this instead? Let's switch you to Gary's mod. See, this is what I do for editing sometimes. I just have to like pop open Gary's mod to get an asset I need. It's loading right now, and I'll switch over to it. Hurry up, Gary's mod. Estimated 40 seconds remaining. What are you talking about? 45 seconds? This is ridiculous. There we go. What an asshole in chat. Just try the music? How dare you? I'll kill you. Just kidding, that's me. It's a lie. Okay, it's finished. Now we switch this to Gary's mod. Just temporarily while I zoom in. It's gonna look really, really weird on TikTok for a second, if TikTok is even still live. It says I am, but that's okay. Oh, come on, Gary's Mod. Work with me. Here we go. Huh? Whoa, Gary's Mod has a failsafe in case the menu fails to load. I didn't know that. Okay, well, I just need to start new game. GM construct should be fine. Single player. It's crazy the things I have to do for this sometimes. Well, crazy is pushing it, but all I really want is the really stupid Citadel explosion asset. Like just a render of it so I can overlay it and make that my really shitty explosion when I get hit with the missile. Ooh. Okay, well let's see if I can at least find it. Should be under Half-Life. No, games. All. Nova, Mini, Borealis, Mechanics. Vote. Now what I need. It's a donut. Perf test player. Props explosive. Props foliage. I don't want props. I want. Maps. This is tricky. How do people do this? Seesaw Bridge. Advisor, barn, advisor pod crash, balloons, chairs, characters, Citadel destruction. Any of you the blast? No, doesn't like it. Cliffs, combine advisor pod, cranes, Davor, buttons, TNT. It shouldn't be too hard, but I'm having trouble with it. Map 12 boards. Sawmill. This doesn't feel like editing, I know, but let me just find what I'm looking for here. Explosion. Citadel. Debris, 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 debris. Citadel. Citadel. Nothing. None. Citadel explosion prop Gary's mod. Explode. Explode. There you are. Yes. That is exactly what I wanted. Perfect. Now let's take it down to the green screen room. Will you fit in here? Come to think of it, I don't actually know if you will. Then I'll just grab the camera. Oh, actually, you know what I should probably do first is make this room a powerful color icon. easily remove, like blue. That should do, right? I just need it for literally a frame. This should work fine. Unless maybe I can find like a Gmod explode PNG. Wow, I did not think Gmod would very quickly get... Excuse me. I love that it's called Splode, that's great. Anyways, back to Resolve. Then we'll just Splode.png. Now we'll edit. Or I suppose I could actually just bring the picture in and crop it myself. Trust me, this will be good. Just give me a minute. Now I just need like a source blast. Blast.
Blast.
Blast. Glitter blast. Oh, that's nice. Very pleasant song. Sorry, war. War. Oh. Explosion.
Explosion.
That'll do. I'm going to bring this in. I'm going to make it very quiet before it plays because it's going to be super loud though. Oh, still too loud. Do 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 do. Stupid. Excuse me. I love stupid bits that are so fast for no reason.
Anytime I say something stupid, it's
It'll be even faster than that. I'm gonna cut away the excess time.
It's going to be a lot of excess stuff of excess dremeling. There's gonna be a lot of excess dremeling. There's gonna be a lot of dremeling involved here. Yeah, these chains are gonna take a bit, but once I have them done, I'll have them done and out of the way. Because I don't think this is not an object that should take 8 hours to build. At least I don't think so. I forgot how messy these get. The mirror shield was a very tame build when it comes to mess, because I didn't have to Dremel anything. I didn't have to cut a whole bunch of pieces. It was mostly just large stuff. The biggest mess was the paper bits of that shiny material I used. This is gonna be pretty messy.
Oh, they're
Spray your
singing.
Bingor somewhere. Yeah! Bingort on the walls. Put them on the walls. You can win any online argument by just replying farts in your face. I'm more like a fan of like inflates you, makes you big and round. That one's a good one too. I like that argument. Draws you pregnant. That's a good one. That's a good one too. I think I need to rework this top camera because it's nice having a very wide setup, but you really can't see what I'm doing if I'm like down here. You just see my fingers wiggling. I would love a closer camera, but I also don't know what that would look like.
We're switching to Minecraft soundtrack now. I feel like I zoned out and stopped paying attention to what I was saying.
Done, I'll have them done and out of the way. Forgot how messy these get. The mirror shield going to be a lot of excess dremeling. Forgot how messy these get. The mirror shield was a very tame build when it comes to mess, because I didn't have to Dremel anything. I didn't have to cut a whole bunch of pieces. It was mostly just large stuff. The biggest mess was the paper bits of that shiny material I used. This is gonna be pretty messy. Spray flipping stuff. The biggest mess was the Dremel anything. I didn't have to cut a whole bunch of pieces. It was shiny material I used. This is gonna be pretty messy. Be pretty messy. Spray for Bingort somewhere. Yeah! Bingort on the walls. Put them on the walls. Bingort on the walls. Put them on the walls. Spray for Bingort somewhere. Yeah! Spray for Bingort somewhere. Spray for pretty messy. Spray for Bingort somewhere. Yeah! Bingort on the walls. Put them on the walls. Put them on the walls.
I don't think I have the time to make a good edit out of this, but I will mark it so that I know to put something here. Silly bit. Picture. I'm gonna need pictures of me. I don't know how I plan to do that, but I'll figure it out later.
You can win any online argument by just replying farts in your face. I'm more like a fan of like inflates you, makes you big and round. That one's a good one too. I like that argument. Draws you pregnant. That's a good one. That's a good one too. I think I need to rework this top camera because it's nice.
I'm just gonna get rid of both of those. I think they have potential, but I don't feel like meeting them.
Having a very wide setup, but you really can't see what I'm doing if I'm like down here. You just see my fingers wiggling. I would love a closer camera, but I also don't know what that would look like. I'm very bad at stream gear. I also don't have, I kind of just make do with what I have. I don't really have a budget to go get a bunch of like equipment for streaming. I've already spent plenty on this set and it's mediocre. Well, mediocre is not right. This is decent, I'd say. It's better than a lot of streams I've seen. I mean, I'm very bad at stream gear. I also don't have, I kind of just make do with what I have. I don't really have a budget. Stream gear. I kind of just make do with what I have. I don't really have a budget to go get a bunch of like equipment for streaming. I've already spent plenty on this set and it's mediocre. Mediocre. Well, mediocre is not right. This is decent, I'd say. Mediocre is not right. This is This is decent, I'd say. This is decent. I've already spent plenty on this set, and it's mediocre. Well, mediocre. Mediocre. Well, mediocre is not right. This is decent, I'd say. It's better than a lot of streams I've seen. I mean, you log on to Twitch, you scroll down, streams with like the 1 to 5 people range, and 95 1 to 5 people range, 95% of them are just like people sitting in like the very bottom corner of their screen just playing the game like That's what all of them look like. Oh, I mean, some of those even get like larger amounts of views too. Not that it's all about flash over substance, but I don't think a lot of those have either. That should be enough. 95% of them are. I've already spent plenty on this set, and it's.
Just make color. I'll just change the color of all of them so that they're yellow, so I know to make a bit here.
I mean, some of those even get like larger amounts of views too. Not that it's all about flash over substance, but I don't think a lot of those have either. That should be enough.
Clip color apricot.
Enough for chain links, though. Let's now build the chain holder, the spool for the chains. Chain links, though. Let's now build the chain holder, the spool for the chains. Chain holder, the spool for the chains. Gonna be messy. The chains. Messy. I don't necessarily want to just brush the chains. Be messy. I don't necessarily want to just brush this all off the edge because that would be messy. I don't necessarily want to just brush this all off the edge because that would. Oh yeah, I do. There it goes. Bye. Oh yeah, I do. There it goes. Bye bye. I was hoping to have the. There it goes. Bye bye. I was hoping to have the actual spike hook spin with it, but that's not going to happen with this set of restrictions we have. You are cut very poorly. How did I do that so badly? Maybe I need to like use a ruler for this. I'm not good at geometry. I have a printer literally right here. Why don't I just look up a hexagon shape? Yeah, let's just print this. Open image in new tab. Save image. No, let's convert and save because I don't want it to be a WebP. Why is everything a WebP now? I want to save a picture. Why is everything a WebP now? I want to save a picture. Yay, a little hexagon. That's our hexagon. Yay! Little hexagon. That's our hexagon template. First one didn't go so well at all. Why is this 2 pieces of paper? Did only one get? Did both go through? I like cutting foam. I like using foam. This is a good building material. I like using foam. This is a good building material. I've used this for everything I've built, except for maybe styrofoam for the stone mask. I like foam. It's flexible, it's durable, and it has a lot of variety to how it can be used and shaped and painted. Why? They didn't cut very well. Why? They didn't cut very well. That's fine though. Fine though. That'll work. I'll cut out 4 of these circles and I'll make them bigger. I do a lot of my my size of things. I get them sized thick by just sandwiching a lot of foam pieces together instead of making geometric shapes because I find that just easier. Can I just say, I love having my toolbox here because this is it's not actually a toolbox. It's a fishing tackle box that I've basically modified and taken chunks out of to make it work as a maker's toolbox, and it's got 3 drawers that I can just slide out and back in easily that have all of like my markers, my hot glue, my tools, my my writing utensils like pens and pencils and the like.
Why did I include that? I cut that out of stream. I wonder, I think I've been going back and forth here and there on like what kind of videos I want these to be, or at least how much like, not tutorial, but instruction I want to include. Because I'm not opposed to making, like, these are not tutorials, obviously. This is not like a step-by-step guide on how to build a Hookshot replica. But I also understand that people watch because they want to be part of the process. Is it part of the process then to like include celebrating part of my set that I like? Or is it, because like that's not funny, it's not even very interesting if I'm being honest. Is it worth putting in at all? I can't really tell. I'm uncertain. I'm unsure. Okay, I don't believe that YouTube is telling the truth when it says we've got 13 people watching, but maybe they're all just falling asleep. Maybe I woke them up. If I did, sorry. Well, if you're watching and trying to fall asleep, welcome. And I hope you can sleep well.
And it's so easy right here to just like pop it down on like...
I think I'm just going to cut out all of this.
Can I just say...
this message about my tackle box.
I guess here's the part where I do the nail spool. Yeah, I sized that right. Good. There we go, and now we'll just... I guess here's the part where I do the nail spool. Yeah, I sized that right. Good. There we go, and now we'll just select those out. Now let's slide this, let's
just cut out the burp. It's semi-funny, but mostly just gross.
Let's slide this wheel set in there. That spin. That spins. Maybe not as like smoothly as I would have liked, but that's okay. Yeah, I should genuinely be able to just like twist you gently into place. There we go. Yeah, I like that this can spin. Yeah, I like that this can spin. And the weight this can spin. And the weight actually did fix it, so now it can spin even farther because it has enough weight to have some momentum behind it. It's definitely very improvised, but it honestly gets the job done just fine. Yeah. Yeah. I don't have any washers. If I had washers, that would have been easier than this instead of just like spooled wire, but I didn't have that as an option, so it'll spin, it'll just be finicky, and if it wants to spin freely or not. Yeah. This is looking sick. This looks pretty cool. Now it just needs the chains. I think the cuff will be the last thing I do, which should be easy enough. It'll basically just be like a sleeve with a slight bend and then some decals on it, which I can use smaller foam for. That actually looks pretty sick. Yeah, that'll work. I wonder, and just hear me out on this. I wonder if it'd be easier to just like... Yeah.
Zoom in as I grossly.
It'll basically just be like a sleeve with a slight bend and then some decals on it, which I can use smaller foam for. That actually looks pretty sick. Yeah, that'll work.
Let's make the rotating noise a little louder.
Yeah.
Too loud.
Yeah, that'll work. I wonder, and just hear me out on this. I wonder if it'd be easier to just like glue on these in-between pieces instead of trying to actually like link these together properly, because I don't know how easy that's gonna be. Let's just do that. That'll probably actually be easier. These together properly, because I don't know how easy that's gonna be. properly, because I don't know how easy that's gonna be. How easy that's gonna be. How easy that's gonna be. Let's just do that. That'll probably actually be easier. And I think it'll look better because if
get rid of the handlers underneath of that.
If I try to do it the real way, it's going to be very widely stretched chain and might even look deformed in a lot of ways. Yeah, that looks good. That looks nice and chain linky. That looks nice and chain linky. Yeah, this chain's looking chain linky. Okay, that's like most. That looks so cool. This is chain spool. Deformed in a lot of ways. Yeah, this chain's looking really good. It'll look better, especially painted, but this.
Trim the fat.
This is looking sick so far. Yeah, chain spool. That looks so cool. That looks so cool. That looks so cool. Okay, that's like most of the hookshot ready. It just needs the cuff, the handle, and the decals, which shouldn't be too bad. That looks so good. Thank you. Oh no. That looks so good. Thank you. Oh yeah. That looks good. That looks so good.
I'll punch in on Sky's message here on Drymu's message. That looks so good.
That looks so good. Thank you. Oh no. Thank you. Oh no. Thank you. Oh.
I'll play the Deltarune Closet Fall sound. Loud, sorry. That was supposed to be quieter.
Oh no. Thank you. Oh no. Thank you. Oh no. Oh, no. Well, thank you. Oh no. You. Oh no. Good. Thank you. Oh no. Thank you. Oh no. Thank you. You. Oh no. Well, I have to make a new one now. You. Oh no. I have to make a new. You. Oh no. You. Oh no. Thank you. Oh no. I have to make a new one now. I will make a new one now. And now. I will spin this forever from now on. I am occupied like a toddler on an iPad. From now on, I am occupied like a toddler on an iPad. I assume I want the cuff big, like to my wrist from handle. Let's just go big. I want the cuff big, like to my wrist from handle. Let's just go bigger. If it's too big, I can always cut it down more than I can make it. I can make it bigger. Okay, let's cut you. Make it bigger. Okay, let's cut you out. Okay, let's cut you out. I think I just cut part of my mouse. Bad. That's okay. That's okay. That looks like it's too big. Like the cuff goes way too big there. This will be the cuff size. Put the little two nubbins together. Know nothing about Canada, but you'd love to go. Not much to see, especially where I am. It's just kind of flat. Here we go. And you where I am. It's just kind of
the Silent Hill video had a picture of Saskatchewan. Yeah, here we go.
flat. Flat. Flat.
Let's do a video shake transition. The camera shake transition.
Flat. Flat. Flat.
Huh.
Flat.
That's bad.
Flat. 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 Flat.
An LFO sound. This might be bassy. Wait, is it LFO or is it LFE? Don't be too loud. That'll do. LFO Thunder. I don't know what... Oh, I probably low frequency oscillation. I was trying to figure out what LFO stood for. It is DaVinci Resolve, I see. Welcome to Stream Cyberexis. Sorry I didn't see your message till now. Yes, it is. I love DaVinci Resolve. How are you doing? Yes, yes it is. This is my editing software of choice. So sorry I didn't get your message till just now. I'm blind. Welcome to stream. It's a late night.
Flat.
A late night, silly...
Flat.
Just kind of relax and take it easy and do a stream. Me too. I think it's awesome, especially for being free. I mean, I have the full version, but I love that it's as good as it is for being free.
Flat.
That's too quiet.
Flat. Flat.
That'll do.
Flat.
Saskatchewan.
There we go. You fit nicely. You're still too big, in fact. Maybe I had it right the first time. This genuinely looks awesome. Like this is a cool shape we have made.
Shape we have made. I'll just punch it on that. Do you use DaVinci a lot yourself? CyberXis? CyberXis, I assume it's how it's pronounced. It's not like CyberXis or something. Cyber Zeus. I'm reading phonetically, and maybe that's not the way to go. But I hope you're doing well.
Shape we have made.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna keep it in several
it's a nice
pieces.
late night stream, 2 a.m. stream. Working on a project, are we? That's what I'm up to.
I think I'm gonna keep it in several pieces for the sake of dremeling, which I'm gonna dremel pretty quickly here. I just got a little bit more to get done. How much to cover Doing Your Mom by Rayleigh.
Alright. I have a whole tangent here about Guptil, the insane Sonic fan who made like the top 10 hottest female Sonic characters.
How much to cover Doing Your Mom by Ray William Johnson?
It's long, but
That's
I think
disgusting.
it's funny.
Doing Your Mom? That.
I guess I need these then if I, Guptil responds to Doing Your Mom. I guess I'll have to grab this and see if I can... What's the term? Reddit video downloader. I hate that I'm Googling this phrase. But if I can't see it on YouTube, then who's to say? Okay, you should be quiet, right? Why is there no audio? Okay, that's no good. I need that to have audio.
Recently, he made a song called
Sorry.
Get this, Doing Your Mom. Doing Your Mom? That's just insulting!
Is this it? Highest available quality, it says in brackets. That's a sign you can trust it. That's a good sign of YouTube. Highest highest available quality. Brackets. Available. Let's just copy and then move to my Hookshot folder. I'm gonna make a new bin for this and I'll just call it like Guptil segment. Just because I feel like there's going to be a lot more that I need to put in there. Reviews Doing Your Mom, and then we also need to get his Guptil's top 10 hottest Sonic female characters. Hottest Sonic characters. Why is it not available? Why can't I find it? Why isn't it showing up? It feels like it would be the I up till 89. Here we go, Guptil.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Perfect. That's what we need. That's what I want to hear. Guptil's beautiful voice. Guptil. Raise your hand if you're still a true Guptil fan. We love Guptil. Thank you, Guptil, for being you. You beautiful bastard. You beautiful, beautiful bastard. Thank you, Guptil, for being you. And being insane. And being probably deficient in something. But that's okay. We're all for it. We like Guptil. I don't even know who Guptil is. He's more just like a joke. Obviously. Okay. Well, let's resume.
That's disgusting. Doing Your Mom? I might even made it too big, but it should wrap around nicely. My poor mouse pad's just getting sliced up. Used to terrorize your friend. That's just insulting. Yeah. Thank you, Sky. You got it. You used to terrorize your friends with that Guptil video. Okay, good. Everyone gets it. Isn't that the same guy who did the Sonic women ratings? Guptil? Yes. Okay, good. Thank you. Can I make a top 10 hottest Zelda props? Yes. That sounds like Ben Shapiro.
Let's just say, hypothetically, you were in the Sonic universe and needed to find a proper mate for breeding. What would be hypothetically the best option?
Top 10 hottest Zelda props. Number 10, Midna. Ooh. Number 1, Midna. Ooh.
Knows how to handle the females.
Yeah, exactly. This is working, it's coming along, Wait, I was doing the handle, wasn't I? And then I got distracted and did the rest of the cuff instead.
I'm debating keeping the Midna joke in there. I'm not sure. How exactly do I make it funnier? Do I include fan art? That seems like a very dangerous idea. Plus, family members who are close to me watch these videos and will judge me very harshly. Also, I'm married and have a wife. I do not want to include pictures of other people. Ever again. I can only use pictures of my wife for all things in the future. I don't know. I'm undecided yet. Maybe I'll cut it, maybe I'll keep it. I think I'll just keep this whole bit unedited for now and come back to it another time.
And what that line's supposed to mean. I know the entire video is insane, but... Oh, the hawk. My bad. I got mixed up. What's her name? Storm, Jet, and... Swallow? That's not her name. I thought Swallow was the bird she was. Or no. Yeah, no. Jet the hawk, something the swallow, and Storm the albatross. Why do I know this? I hate that I know this. I wish to unknow this. Brooke, stop talking to me. I'm trying to stream. I'm trying to be a YouTuber. How dare you? Oh, I don't know how to edit. Well, dude, I could teach you. We could do it together. It'll be a team project. Top 10 hottest Zelda characters. Who gets to be number 1? Is it Zelda? Ow. Mead. It's Tilda. Tilda Swinton. What's better than curves? That's right, angles. Angular.
Yeah, let's just leave this whole bit in the trash.
Stop talking to me.
Oh, right. Okay, that I want to actually bind to this. This is a good one. I can match it with the corresponding one up above here. This is the beginning. Guptil begins.
Look at that shape. I mean, like, good on him for just being blunt with it. This is a fat cuff. I need to make this, like, thinner. Look at that.
I'll just say Guptil ends here as well. Pardon me, I sneezed. I had to sneeze to sneeze, and I had to sneeze, so I sneezed.
This is a fat cuff. I need to make this, like, thinner. Look at that.
Why is it that my my random midnight to 2 a.m. stream does better viewer-wise than any stream I've ever done before? What the hell? What the hell? So confusing.
Look at that shape. There we go. That's a little stouter. That's what I like. That's better. I'll just cut towards my hand very gently. Very good. Very good. Towards my hand very gently. Very good. My hand very gently.
Let's zoom this in so I can do another stupid bit of me cutting off my hand.
Very good. Okay, cuff's done. Everything's kind of done and ready. I just need to do the decals for the cuff and the handle, and we're good. Let's see, the decal has, or the cuff has, let's see, the decal has, or the cuff has 3 pieces on it. Let's see if I can draw it roughly with 3 pieces on it. Let's see if I can draw it roughly with Sharpie. I'm gonna cover it with painting spray anyway, so it's like this diamond shape thing. Diamond hex helix thing. There she is.
My goodness, sorry, I don't even realize that this is happening. I don't even realize the burp is coming until it's like in your ear. I'm so sorry. Goodness gracious, I apologize. That was terrible. It's gross. Fetish stream.
Helix thing. Diamond hex helix thing.
what I should do is probably just take this forward a bit and then punch into it. Yeah.
Diamond shape thing. Diamond
Zoom in here to this.
hex. Helix thing. There she is. Hi, Lex. Don't show your butthole off to camera. I don't want butthole showing on screen. Here she is. Get your butthole off camera, ma'am. It's not that kind of stream. Okay, stop beating my lights, hon.
Gotta include her chewing noises.
Okay, stop beating my lights, hon.
Too loud.
Lights, hon. My lights, hon. That's kind of the shape they're in. That's kind of the shape they're in. I feel like...
Zoom that in.
That's kind of the shape they're in. I feel like my methods are often unorthodox, but that's okay. They work for me. Orthodox, but that's okay. They work for me.
Punch in on that.
They work for me. Mario. We're all Mario.
Okay, so I had a really stupid vision for what I could do here, but I also don't really know how to do it. I would just love to, like,
Mario.
I say Mario, and then I'd love to have just this, like, weird gelatin Mario just spawn on screen and start whipping his arms around really fast and playing, like, a really, like, jiggly version of a song. I don't know if jiggly is the right way to describe a song, but... I don't know. Well, I'll mark it so I can find it later. Mario edit. I'll mark the same thing here, just so I can see where it is. I'll come back to it.
Almost ready. We're almost ready. What I'll do is start going really fast with this knife. That's a good idea to speed things up. Nice and chunky indeed. Good. Now for the other one. Yes, yes, very nice. Yes, the cuff decals are coming on. I'm gonna have to slice them a bit and Dremel. Everything's gonna be Dremeled very heavily. Now I just need that twin diamond shape and we'll be perfect. Yes. Yes, the cuff looks good. Yes. Yes, the cuff looks good. Cuff looks very good. Cuff looks good.
Zoom it in for that.
Looks good. Cuff looks very good. Hookshot here. And we've got ourselves almost a finished shape. That looks very nice. Okay, I think it's time to start dremeling then. All right, mask time.
Safe. This is probably overkill for dremeling, but
Time.
safe. Safe. This is probably overkill for dremeling, but it's nice and safe. No dust and specks are getting in here. But it's nice and safe. No dust and specks are getting in here. See ya.
Oh, that was stuck to me good.
I wonder if I could do just steal Yup Cup's spore attack bit.
Oh, that was stuck to me good. Whew, this was once an orange shirt, but whew, this was once an orange shirt, but all the pieces are dremeled, which means I can start with the quick spackling. Whew, this whole room's gonna need a good vacuum at some point. Get the Dremel out of here, get hot glue going again. We'll have a finished shape tonight. I should be able to glue everything together now. I also forgot to cut out a handle. I still haven't done that. I can do that right now. Actually, it shouldn't take much of anything. There we go. Good. I'm a mess. I'm glad the face mask works, but other than that, I am covered in dust. I don't think the camera does it justice. I feel like I say that every time I stream, but it doesn't get any less true every time. There you go. I don't think the camera. There you go. That should work as a handle. Just Oops.
Too far.
Very small, simple thing that'll be out of sight, out of mind. Once it's all one shape, I can fill in cracks and we'll call it done. I mean, how does that look? Just gotta fill in the cracks after, and how does that look? I mean, how?
Let's zoom in on the spin.
I mean, how does that look? Just gotta fill in the cracks after, and that'll be it. But that's pretty. After, and that'll be it. But that's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. I just need to fill in the cracks now, but come on. That's sick. It actually mounts on the wrist okay. The handle works surprisingly well. It actually mounts on the wrist okay. The handle works surprisingly well.
Bingort loves you. I like Minecraft. I hope you like Minecraft as well. I know I do.
Now we do crack sealant and we call it a stream. Maybe I should have gloves for this. Too late. Too late. Too late.
Zoom in on the too late.
For this. Too late. It's looking good. Let's get that crack filled in there. I think we are good to call that. I look like I've just got a shift in the coal mines. Anyways, that's gonna be it for stream, I think. I'm gonna go grapple away now. Whee! Whee!
It's nice and loud. I'll need this background. First, let's isolate me. First, I need to basically select myself. So, we'll do AI magic mask. Grab my face. Oops. Grab my body. That's pretty impressive. Like, look at it, like 2 points and it can already select my entire face. I just hit track forward. And it has now successfully keyed me out. It's that easy. It won't look very good until I can show this part off. But wait. I wonder why it didn't work the first time. Must have hit Control Z by accident. Why don't you want to track? Or stay tracked at least. I don't follow. Yeah, overall track should be able to key me out. Why won't it? This should be able to grab me. It's supposed to have me here. Why isn't it letting me? Yeah, like that's what I want, is me isolated. Does it not like moving because that messes up the track? So do I have to now like compound clip this? Right and hook transparent. And now can I move this? No, that brought it back for some reason. What the hell? What am I missing here? How do I like save as a mask? Magic mouse disappearing after transforming. Is finish your roto in the fusion page, scrub all frames and make sure it's looking good, then bust out 16-bit DWAA XER sequence through a saver node, and then just, okay, this is too much, this is too complicated. Wonder if I can instead just move the frame and then key myself out of it afterwards. Render in place, QuickTime, uncompressed, ARGB. Go ahead. Hey, there we go. All I had to do was render it in place as a transparent object. So keyframe. Sounds like I'm like YouTube pooping myself. Let's make this turn a little more sharp. It's stupid. I'm like laughing at myself for having a stupid voice clip. And it has a bit more of like a cartoon bounce to it. I can probably do the same with the rotation as well. Yeah, now it's got like a cartoon bouncing tug to it. What a song. This song does neat things to my brain. I suppose I could probably take the other clear background that I have here. Let's see if this wants to play nice at all. I think once I'm done with this edit, I'm going to call it a night. What are you doing again? Oh, right. Just get the toolbox. So much effort for something so quick. Story of my life, I guess. I mean, it doesn't help that when I'm editing or when I'm streaming like this, I can't exactly see everything perfectly. I'm getting tired of hearing my own voice. Wait, now I feel stupid. What am I doing? Good. Crop left. Yeah, wait, why do I bother with that? I'll just get rid of you then, and then... Functional. I'll just mark it to add sounds. Make this a green one.
Hi! How's it going? Things look odd. No, they don't. Yeah, they do. You hear static. Uh-oh. Well, let me fix that, because I know that that's gonna be a big bother the whole time. Voice is lower than the music.
Yeah, I think it's time for me to end stream now. It's just about 2:45 in the morning. But this was a good stream. It was nice and fun. I had a good time. I hope a lot of you did as well. This was great. It felt good to get some editing done. It was a nice relaxing stream, nice and quiet. And now part of it's archived, even if it is in like this pseudo ASMR format. So, I will mute my microphone, and I'll let Minecraft music play us out, and I'll slowly try and fade it before ending stream. Thank you to all those who are here. I hope you are doing well. I assume a lot of you are probably putting this on and falling asleep. If that's the case, I hope you sleep well and wake up refreshed. If you are listening as background noise, thank you for giving me your time. I hope you enjoyed stream. And I hope that you have an amazing night and an amazing day tomorrow. Alright. That'll be all from me. I hope you all take care.